back to Digital Device, the podcast kind decides the technologies shaping our future. I'm your host, Wawan, and today we are plugging into a debate that defines decade. Does AI purpose more benefit than disadvantages? It's a crucial question, and I'm joined by three smart minds to ready champion their viewpoints. Devaska, Griseta, and Nakita, welcome!
Happy to be here, Wawan. I'm ready to present the overwhelming evidence in AI's favor.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate the change to be necessary force caution against unbreakable technological optimism.
My pleasure. We need to look beyond the shiny surface and acknowledge the deep, structural disadvantage AI is already creating.
Fantastic! Let's start with core thesis, Devaska. Open up your argument for the benefits.
I have to begin with societal acceleration. AI acts as a multiplier of human capability. Look at medicine. AI diagnose cancer earlier, develop tailored drug protocols, and accelerate research into diseases like Alzheimer's. In finance, it detects fraud instantly. These are not minor perks. These are fundamental improvements in the human condition. The sheer scale of potential benefit outweighs any current drawback.
Scale is exactly the problem, Devas. The efficiency you praise translates into massive economic concentration and job displacement. For every early diagnosis, there are thousands of call center agents, graphic designers, and administrative staff facing redundancy. AI is great for the shareholders of large corporations, but is a terrifying instability for the working class. How can you call that a net benefit for society?
Nakita, the sphere is predictable, but historically proven world. Automation has always shifted labor, not eliminated it. The Industrial Revolution didn't result in mass unemployment. It led to new economies. AI is creating a new sector, from engineering, ethical AI audition, large language model maintenance. We are moving from manual labor to intellectual supervision. We must focus on returning.
Returning sounds lovely, but Rowan, the speed of AI development is outpacing any government's ability to implement effective returning. My primary concern is bias and entrenchment of inequality. AI learns from historical data. If historically banking favored one demographic over others, the AI will simply automate the discrimination, making it harder to spot and impossible to display. It turns systemic flaws into algorithmic law.
Zeta, we must build better guardrails, not abandon the car. Think about the positive societal impact. AI is making education truly personalized and accessible. Students can have tutoring tailored to their pace and weakness. For those with disabilities, AI-driven tools are providing new forms of communication and mobility. This level of customization was impossible before.
That customization is built on a foundation of ubiquitous surveillance. We pay for the convenience or personalized learning or recommendation with every scrape of our data. This isn't just a loss of privacy, it's a loss of cognitive autonomy. Our decisions, what we watch, what we buy, even who we vote for, are increasingly influenced by algorithms that operate purely to maximize corporate profit or political control.
We choose to use this platform, Nakita. The key is the transparency and regulation of data usage, which is a political and legal problem, not an inherent flaw in the AI itself. The benefit its scientific discovery are too significant to dismiss over-regulated lag. AI is solving decades-old problem in material science and physics right now.
And yet, who benefits the most from this breakthrough? The few companies who own the models, the lens of unprotected concentration of power, when a handful of entities control the most powerful tool ever invented. The democratic disadvantage is profound. We risk a future where a few tiny algorithms dictated the limit of human potential.
Let's talk about human spirit, creativity. When AI can generate photorealistic image, compelling articles, and complex code in seconds, what happened to the value of human originality? We risk falling into algorithmic echo chambers. The AI feeds us what it knows we like, stunting the exposure to new, challenging ideas necessary for genuine innovation.
But I see it as a democratization. AI is an unbelievable co-pilot. For an independent developer, AI coding assistance drastically lower the barrier to entry for building complex apps. For artists, text-to-image models are new brushstrokes, allowing concepts to be realized without years of technical training. It frees up the human to focus on the abstract idea, not the tedious execution.
But is that truly creativity or sophisticated mimicry? We risk a gold high polished, yet fundamentally unoriginal content, make over our reliance on AI for routine intellectual tasks like basic writing or research summarization. Will lend cognitive atrophy. The benefit of convenience often makes the disadvantage of de-skilling the human mind.
We don't stop using calculators because we fear losing our ability to learn division. We use them to solve higher order problems. AI, it's saying it takes care of the rote work so we can focus on the truly creative, complex, and relational aspect of works. The benefits accrue to those who learn to work with AI.
Well, one, we cannot have a serious discussion without addressing the existential risk. We are building systems of superintelligence that we fundamentally don't understand or control. The worst case scenario, loss of human control, and unintended destructive outcomes makes all other short-term benefit negable. The potential unlimited disadvantage is end of our species surfacing.
The Terminator scenario is a distraction from the immediate and real benefit. The vast majority of AI development is focused on narrow, beneficial application, and crucially, AI safety research is an integral part of the development cycle. The world's brightest minds are working not just on making AI powerful, but on aligning it with human values. We are building the fire extinguisher as we build the fire.
But Devas, we don't even agree on what human values are and who gets to define the acceptable level of risk. The profit motive is currently the fastest engine driving AI development, not ethical alignment. The disadvantage stems from the fact that we are moving too fast, prioritizing power over prudence.
To conclude, AI is the most powerful tool in human history. Its benefits are already evidenced in healthcare, education, and scientific discovery, offering the quaint improvement to quality of life on a massive scale. The disadvantages, job displacement, bias, and power concentration are challenges of the governance and implementation, not reasons to reject the technology itself. We must mitigate the risk while vigorously proving the benefits. The net impact is overwhelmingly positive. And with that powerful closing argument, we are out of time. Thank you, Griseta, Nakita, Devaska, for incredibly robust debates on the digital divide. See you guys. Bye bye.